Hey, what's going on, kids? How is everybody?
Good morning.
Hey,
Fantastic.
Looks like it might have been a
Some
good
reason,
weekend for football. Cowboys won, so that's a good start for Keith. You know, that
That
makes
was
his
way
day.
back on Thursday. What are we talking
Well,
about that for?
What's
Hey,
on Thursday?
you know what? I spored about as much as I pulled up the NFL scores right now to see. But I will say the freaking was it the Buccaneers. Did y'all see the blocked field goal?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Dude, that Peyton and I were sitting out there. This dude just flat out runs outside the guy, dives and freaking perfect block. Another one of his teammates picks it up and runs it back
all
for
the
a
way
2-point. It was rad. I hadn't seen that in pro, where they blocked a punt. You know that dude on the end's catching hell for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he went in completely untouched. I mean, the guy didn't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, if you guys, I think I'm going to go to Lake Worth tonight because the Dolphins played Monday Night Football. So
Nobody cares. Where
I'm
you
going to go
ahead?
watch them get their asses kicked live.
Yep.
Hey, I did see a really fun, unique version of Keith this weekend. So he brought his girlfriend over to the farm for the first time to meet everybody, and he was like in a clean shirt, stoic, quiet. Like, I mean, it was like he was a gentleman, which we all know he's not. But
Who was that, Keith? You have a doppelganger?
Doppelganger.
we're
Oh
all
my
sitting around the
God.
fire pit, and here's
Listen,
Keith
I'm the
walking-
nicest person that any of you morons. I'm not talking to you, Michelle. All of you other morons. I'm the nicest person you guys have ever met. So I don't want to hear it.
Well, I wouldn't say you're not nice,
Yeah.
but you're never quiet. Good morning, Gabe.
I'm always quiet. So if you guys didn't notice, Peyton is wearing an ugly ass hat. You need to go change that hat.
What is
So
that?
I told you guys, if you guys start sending me your hats, I would wear them on the show. And I got my first 3 hats actually. So
Baseball
it's
face.
baseball
Got
face
it.
cares from Sammy Torres. And I
Yes.
got
And
2
look
more
at
hats
Keith's
that
hat.
people have sent me. So I'll be the next 2 weeks. I'll be wearing 2 other hats that people.
I really
have
want them
sent,
to
so-
redo their logo and really make it like a cartoon face. It's like growling, like to get ready to hit a ball.
Yeah, it's very hard to see
Yeah,
on
Yeah.
this whole thing.
it's
So the
such
funny
a
thing,
cool nonprofit.
I like the hat. I wish the logo would take up the whole front end of it so you could actually see it.
See everything. Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to go, hey, look at my hat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good morning, Serena. Sam. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Getting
Oh.
more people in.
Yeah, it's good morning so far. I love it. Love it. So I didn't do much of anything, but next weekend I'm going to finish the steps down to the creek and get ready to set up the gun range down there. So looking forward to that. I bought a freaking climbing harness under the guys.
When you say a gun range, you mean like slingshots, right? You're not.
Yeah.
You don't have real guns.
No, I would never have pew pews. They're bad, evil, horrible things.
Julie, I would wear that hat with a D on it before I'd wear the other D hat. So
Dallas.
What's like
I mean,
Dallas? What's the other D hat?
Dallas.
yeah, Dallas.
Yeah, of course it's Dallas.
So
The other
that's
D
the
hat,
one
Dolphin.
disclaimer. Send me a Cowboys hat, and I promise you it will not get worn. I will burn it live on the show.
You said any hat they send you, any hat that gets sent to you via fan mail, you're gonna wear on the
All right.
show.
Fine, send it.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I hope to see some goofy hats, some big
I
ear
have a
floppy,
goofy hat.
bullwinkle
I have a goofy
hats,
hat.
spinners. Yep. I want to see it all.
Could you imagine Keith with those little beanies with the little propeller on top?
The funny
He's
thing is, I
wearing-
used to have one, and it was Walt Disney World. Speaking of
My
that,
hero.
Yeah.
My hero. Bernie, let's
Right.
play that game. You know, I forgot who
Shit,
produced the
if
show.
Bernie was producing this show, it might be good.
I don't know about that. Not with you fucks on here. I don't know if anything gets better than this.
Good job,
Oh,
Bernie.
my
Way to
God.
transition
Listen,
that slide and everything. Good job.
Hey, speaking of Julie Trombley, I think the Detroit Tigers are the Texas Rangers this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like slipping into the playoffs, being strong,
Yeah.
and they might just win the whole damn thing.
Yeah, they are
Really?
on a nice run.
Oh shit! Never have I ever. Was I supposed to send you something?
You all were supposed to send me something, and nobody did. So I
Wait a
made
minute,
them
I
up.
did.
You're all on your own.
I know I did.
Gabe. Pew pew.
Never have I ever eaten an entire tub of ice cream in one sitting.
How do we indicate we've done it or not?
You just say you have. Just say, "Yep, I done that one."
I've done that one.
Yeah. Oh, you did do it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
I don't think I've eaten an entire thing, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, are we talking about a gallon or like one of those big? Okay, all right.
I was talking
not
about
the
a gallon.
big
Yeah.
tub.
Have you demolished a big tub?
I mean, like 3/4 of one time.
Damn. Okay.
I couldn't do it now because eating that
I'd
much
get
ice
sick.
cream, I'd be in the bathroom for the next 10 years.
Yeah. I think I have some lactate tablets around here somewhere, and I have to take.
Right?
For one of those nights specifically. Never have I ever missed a flight.
Oh, fuck. I
Must have
slept through a
confidence.
flight at the airport.
The airport?
At the airport.
Same
How the
thing.
fuck
I was
do you do that?
so drunk I fell asleep at the airport and missed my flight.
Yep. Same thing. Same thing. Nobody bothered to wake me up.
Oh yeah.
I slept in a costume just for fun. Outside.
Every Ren fair.
Outside of Halloween. Ren fair.
Michelle, tell us you have dressed up in a costume just for fun.
Yes, I have been to
Yes.
Ren Fair and I have dressed up. for
That a
Ren Fair,
girl.
too.
Yeah. In
Love
light
it.
company
Yeah.
right now. That's
Peyton
good.
does it. Peyton does it every night. for
Yeah,
his-
it's a nightly ritual. Plays dress up.
Fun. Heck yeah. I'll pretend to be a
Look at
real boy.
Alyssa.
Yeah, there's Alyssa popping in.
Yeah.
Accidentally
Accidentally
texted the wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I
that's-
did. Peyton
that's
sends me a text and says, "Hey, friends are coming over. If you and Elizabeth want to come
I
hang
invited
out."
you over.
And I sent the message right back, "Get dressed." I was trying to send that to Elizabeth. So, yeah, that was literally like yesterday or Saturday.
So, that's not as bad as it could be.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Get dressed. Eating a whole
yeah.
pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
right.
depending on the size too.
We
I
were
can
a group of us were thrown out of a CC's Pizza in high school for
Really?
eating too much pizza. Yeah, they asked us to leave.
Isn't that the
We
whole
need better
purpose of
friends.
Yeah. But at some point, you're not making any money whatsoever.
Oh, we had a friend that worked at CC's in high school, and so we'd go there, and she would bring us like fresh whole pizzas just for our table.
Oh,
I sent a message to my boyfriend. To my
Ouch! I hope it was words, Melissa, and not images.
images. Oh wow.
Gotten lost in the foreign
Oh,
country.
yeah,
Yep.
I think
I
that's
lost in a
what
foreign
you're supposed to
country.
do when you go to a foreign country is get lost. isn't
Yeah.
it?
Dude.
Yeah, one time I got lost in Oklahoma. That counts, right?
That's close enough to a foreign country, isn't it?
Dude, every time we got lost in Ireland, we found a new castle. It's awesome.
Eating food off the floor. That's fucking disgusting. And
yeah.
yes, I've done it 100 times.
5-second rule.
Every
5
time we
seconds.
5
barbecue.
seconds.
Melissa says no images.
No
She's
images.
safe.
All right, thank goodness.
Play it safe. Too funny.
Cried during a
Right.
Oh
Disney.
fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every Disney movie starts with killing someone's mom.
Yeah, I don't know why Disney hates moms. I mean,
Think about every Disney movie you've ever watched. They kill someone's mom in the beginning.
oh,
Bambi comes to mind first.
Yep.
Poor girl.
Yeah. Sung karaoke in front of a crowd.
Oh yeah.
I've
I
done
can
it
say I
once.
did now.
Yeah.
once, maybe.
Do it again.
Once.
Do it again, Peyton. Right now.
No.
I will. I'm not going to stop now. Everybody's messaging me like, you got to do it more. I'm like, I don't know about do
Michelle,
it more.
have you done
but
karaoke?
I have not. I would have to be really, really drunk to.
Oh, I
We can
was
make
so
that
drunk I
happen.
hardly remember it.
well, at Babs, we'll see if we can make that happen next year. You know what? There's a good chance that we will if you're there.
I'll buy your first drink.
Broken
Oh.
something and pretended it wasn't me.
Oh,
I feel like
absolutely.
I think you just described my childhood.
Right.
say with 3 brothers, you probably broke something on purpose. and then-
I think I broke something in Bed Bath and Beyond and trying to put it back together.
that sounds
I
right.
believe that.
I mean, I've got 8 siblings. You damn right I have broken something and blamed it on them.
Like Melissa Franklin said the words were more than enough, but I was seeing a few good progress was made.
Nice.
Wow.
Accidentally walked into the wrong restroom.
Dude.
Not only walked in, I actually used it.
Yeah, I've done that as well. I've been in those bathrooms where you walk in, some dudes go in, you come out, and it's like women's is on the sign of the doors you're coming out. Right?
Yeah.
They try to freak you the fuck out. So
No, I did in Las Vegas. Walked in, just a whole row of doors. Wasn't even paying attention. Used the bathroom, came out, and 7 women were washing their hands. I'm like, I'm not even going to wash my hands. I'm just going to walk out.
And then he went and ate dinner.
I walked into the men's room just to wash my hands. They're like, why is he walking here just to wash his hands?
Yeah, I remember doing that.
Then
and
I come
was,
out and I see 5 women snickering and telling the story to their husband.
I remember doing that, and I was so hammered, like I didn't even realize. I thought to myself, I'm walking in, where are the urinals? All right, just went and did it.
When Elizabeth and I were in New York, we walk in, there's dudes peeing in a horse trough, and the women's were just going into the stall right there.
Yeah, co-ed.
I was like, So she walked in a stall, and I pounced up like a fucking bouncer against the door. I'm like, we ain't playing this shit.
And when she had to leave, what'd she have to push you out of the way with?
She knocked on the door. And
Julie says she's done that at a concert.
What concert was that, Julie? Was that the Wiggles?
The Wiggles. Wow.
Oh no. Forgot what I was saying.
Daily.
Come on.
Yeah.
Daily.
It's
Like
going to happen twice during the show.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Is there any of them we haven't done? Cried over a TV commercial?
Oh, yeah. Who's
I'm
that? What's
sure.
that? Melissa
In the
Etheridge song. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is not karaoke. Don't do that again.
It's true.
Fuck you, Keith.
Fuck you, Keith.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
If there's a line, I'm fighting to get in that line. I don't care.
Oh, I've been
Bathroom
at sports games and whatnot and watching the women freaking pee in urinals and all kinds of stuff because the lines are so bad.
Googled my own name, and I think
Daily.
Yeah, Donnie does it every day.
Daily. And then I click on images and make them try to still look good.
Then he prints them out and he's got them pasted up on his walls.
right behind his camera.
My,
so he's looking
my Zoom camera only shows me. I mean, it doesn't show anybody else. Like on every Zoom call. Like
Donnie is
zoomed in.
one cell away from being a serial killer.
He pins himself. In a Zoom call, Donnie pins himself to the big screen.
She cries at diaper commercials. Hang on, Melissa cries at diaper commercials.
Wait, why do you cry at diaper commercials? I need context.
That's my baby.
Holy shit.
Is she crying because Keith's getting
Probably
older and gonna
remembers-
need diapers soon, or
No, she probably remembers when her kids were that little.
wow, I guess it has to be an adult thing. Like I never had
That's a
kids.
message. That's a daily occurrence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Immediately
Message
regret
immediately
sending a
later.
text message every day.
I've gotten better with Chat GPT. There's often all the times I'll go to Chat GPT. I'm like, make me less of an asshole in this.
Good luck.
And the funny thing is, ChatGPT comes back and says, "Hello, Donnie."
Oh, it's you again.
Welcome back. That's it.
Thanks for playing. Wait,
Thanks for
go
playing.
back to that picture.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Can you do that? Because that light bulb. The light bulb looks like somebody bending over.
Wearing leg warmers.
Leg warmers.
Anyway, back to making fun of Melissa. Graduations, diaper commercials, anything that brings too much joy.
Holy wow!
I will say,
I blame Melissa.
I turned 50 and I get more emotional watching movies than I ever have in my entire life. Like, it's weird. The older you get, you find yourself.
I'm so fucked then. If that's the case, I'm screwed.
Oh, yeah, it gets worse. You're like, what? It's not even real. Why am I crying? Good Lord.
And all Keith was watching this guy eat this big hamburger.
But the hamburger was gone. It was there and then it wasn't.
All right.
Roll that foot.
This is Michelle Kukurich, owner of Virtual Video Ventures. At Virtual Video Ventures, they focus on the awkward storyteller, encouraging businesses and their owners to get on camera no matter how uncomfortable they might feel. And with Michelle's experience as a video editor for the news, she can help coach anyone through their own video venture. And today, she gets the hot seat with the Success Champions team.
What is up, Miss Michelle?
First of all,
Awesome.
if you're doing anything with video production, just get out of it. We don't know anybody smart in that field.
Hey,
Watch
Keith, you
your
dropped
toes.
this. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Hey, fuck off, Julie. Well, Michelle, welcome to the show, my dear. You've got a fantastic story and background. So tell us a little bit about you, your journey, and then how can we help you today?
Okay. Well, I have 36 years of video editing experience. I still work a full-time job. I'm a TV news video editor and have been for the past 36 years.
So it's your fault for all the wrong media.
All the fake news is
all
you?
the fake news.
I specialize in telling fake news. Wrong. I have so many issues with that, but we'll leave those behind. But I do love telling stories. I love telling positive stories. One of my favorite clients is, and I will tell everybody this, that, they don't even have to ask who's your favorite client. I will tell them. It is for a nonprofit that teaches ballroom dance to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's patients.
Oh, very cool.
That's awesome. That's cool.
And I love telling their stories. She usually hits me up like twice a year to tell, or when they have fundraisers, to showcase their dancers and the students. And she sends me interviews with that she has conducted with them, and sends me video clips and photos of them. And I put together their stories, which are so touching and so inspiring. And that's the kind of story that I love to tell.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
awesome.
Well, I got a question though, Michelle. Have you ever had like a Ron Burgundy moment? Like what is like one of those really weird scenario situations that you've had with an on-screen talent?
Hey-o.
There are several of those.
I mean, you got to have an ego from hell to be on that live, in front of just ridiculous amount of people like that.
Well, there's some people that have egos. I mean, most of the people the anchors that I've worked with are very nice. There are some that are a little bit have the egos.
For sure.
Donnie missed that comment.
Which one?
The one that Peyton put up there.
Cough.
But I'm guessing when you're doing your normal job, though, you're probably not watching the anchor live, right? You're in a back dark room somewhere doing all the editing of stuff that was recorded hours before.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, we've got like 4 different shows starting at 4 p.m. So I'm constantly editing. So when the 4 o'clock show starts, then I'm still editing 5, 6, and 6:30 content. So I don't get to see a lot of the live shows. I mean, I'll look up once in a while to see if what I cut matches the script and, everything looks good.
Have you ever cut something and made a giant mistake and it aired live?
Yeah, there's been stuff. One of my jobs, it was in Minneapolis, but it was a 24-hour national news service, so kind of like CNN headline news. And we did a live show every 4 hours, but so we had to move, and we had to move fast because it was national. So we had a lot of we dealt with a lot of breaking news situations and packages that we put together. I've had some difficulty what am I going to cover this part with? I'll move on. And then it winds up airing with a black hole in it.
Oh. Whoops. What was the name of that nonprofit? Because some of the people are asking how they go find the videos you've done for them.
RX Ballroom Dance, and I know she posts them more on her Instagram channel than she does on Facebook.
Very cool.
We're going to find that and post it out to the audience.
Post it up. So, well, what's the biggest thing we can help you with you and your business, Miss Michelle?
Well, I have the video and podcast editing service, and I also have the awkward storyteller part of my business, where I 100% truly believe that every business owner should be on camera, even if they don't feel comfortable. And I certainly do not feel comfortable getting on camera and telling stories about my business or, anything else. As a matter of fact, I'm having some issues there. I know I need to put myself out there more, but I don't know how to kind of reconcile the two parts of the business to become one thing, or should I keep them separate?
What do you mean?
Well, the awkward storyteller does promote video and, putting your stories out there. But I think it's a little bit separate and a little bit different than the video and podcast editing part of it.
Got it. Do you know who Tony Robbins is?
Yes.
What's his business?
Just in case you're curious, if you get this right, you'd be the first one in history.
Yeah, 100%. So I ask people this all the time. Tony has 105 companies to the tune of $7 billion. And nobody knows what his businesses are other than jumping around, motivational speaking, and the likes. So you don't need to separate the two out. I think the awkward video person promotes the hell out of actually your business, because you're showcasing what everybody else is scared to do that they should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, then Melissa corrected me. 111
companies now,
which is just insane to me, right? So if you think about that, Tony's got one job in this world: to be the face of the damn company and to put himself out there, right? Everything he does, I'm sure he has a genuine desire to help people, but the jumping around in the crowds, the firewalking, all that crap is literally to fill his 111 companies. Right, that's just the mechanism he used to do it. So I'd love to personally see you coming out doing more video, showing how nervous you are doing it, but also showing them and giving them the courage to do it themselves.
Right, and I did take a YouTube intensive course about 1.5 years ago, and the woman who ran the course contacted me last week and said, yeah, we haven't talked for a while. Let's, so I had a virtual coffee with her, and she's like, I don't see any content out there from you. What's going on? So we did have a really good talk, and, she has me a little bit more motivated to actually do things. And the really stupid thing is I have some content written, but because I'm a video editor who has worked in news and very professional settings, I still have in the back of my mind that my background, my everything has to be perfect before I actually do it. And I know that that's not true.
Well, but look at it from this perspective. You want to help a lot of people get on video. You want to help a lot of people get their message out there. And one of the greatest things you can do is show them the raw side of the back end of all this, meaning And this is what I'm used to producing. This is the content that I'm, used to putting out there. I do live shows for the news. I do this, right? And like all this stuff. But this right here makes me nervous as hell. That makes you human.
That's right.
Right? So remember, people buy you. Put Richard's comment up there, P. And you can be your own testimonial in your first case study. I freaking love that.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton loves getting on camera and being out front. Oh, you have no audio. That was such a great.
I put myself up here because I wanted to talk about it. I was writing it out and I was like, shit, I can just say it out loud. You're holding yourself to a higher standard. Why? You haven't done this stuff for yourself yet. You have to start somewhere.
He just got this advice 2 weeks ago, and he's turning around and giving it to somebody else.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's real. I actually started living that advice 2 weeks ago at Babs. But you're holding yourself to a higher standard, and I don't see why you're doing it. The only one that's stopping you from progressing right now is yourself. You just got to take the step sometimes. Even if it's not going to be as perfect as you want it to be, it's not that highest standard that you're wanting and you're expecting because you've had X amount of years of this experience, but you still got to take the step. You got to start.
Yes. And I know that. And, my YouTube intensive instructor just, because she said and she comes from a production background. She has she has had her own production company. And, she said her big thing was she was afraid to go live. And last October, she created a challenge for herself to go live every day for 1 month. And, she based her content all on, fear and that kind of thing. And she said now she actually likes it and she goes live once a week.
Love that. And Rick said that, put out there, people are suspect about perfect videos.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you my edited videos with the perfect closed captions, the transition slides and everything else perform worse than me just grabbing the camera and just going. Right. So, there's a point of editing high caliber videos and the likes and put out production out there. But
I like Rebecca's comment. Put Rebecca's comment up there.
Oh, nice.
Right. So I think everyone's saying the same thing. Take the first step.
Yeah.
Put the content out there. Put it all under one roof. You're editing. Doesn't matter what you're editing. You're editing a podcast. You're editing a video. I don't think it really matters. My question is every podcast editor from Milwaukee?
Well, I don't know, but I have had a few talks with Rob Conlon, just via Zoom. But sometime when I know
you guys are neighbors, why is it via Zoom? You should be grabbing a beer.
Well, I know he's had a busy September, but sometime in October we're actually gonna do a in-person coffee.
Good.
Nice.
Good. He's a good guy. Don't tell him I said that.
So now that we've gotten you past the idea of actually doing videos, what are you going to do videos on? I mean, we got to pass it. Like, she's cured now. Videos are okay. She's going to start producing them, right?
We did it.
Go team.
Well, no. I do have 3 pillars that, for the YouTube channel that I was going to talk about. One definitely is mindset. And getting over the fear of getting on camera for myself is.
So I'm curious, how do people get over the fear of getting on camera?
I don't know if they, well, I was going to say, I don't know if they ever really do, but to some extent. I mean, there are some people like you who seem to just not be afraid and just go and do it.
Donnie's like a duck. right? He's super calm from the chest up where his damn camera is, but his little feet are like going 1,000,000 miles an hour underneath there, right there.
So that paddle, motherfucker. Watch me paddle.
Michelle, the number one fear is of getting on stage or on camera. Most people would rather be the person in the casket than the person at the pulpit giving a eulogy. I mean, that's just real. I don't think that the people ever truly get over it, but people do get more comfortable with it, right? So for you, obviously, it's just getting out there and doing it. But it's the same thing. Teaching other people, just got to get out there and do it. Make the mistakes.
Rick, I used to think you were kind of smart, Rick, and you and I are now at fighting and at odds. That is not the same thing as getting over the fear. Bullshit.
Julie's on your side too. She says, "Fuck no."
Yeah. That's not. Can we kick Rick off the show now?
I think here's the truth about the nervousness for me and stuff getting on stage. I still get nervous getting on video. I don't get so nervous like doing these Monday morning lives because they're not really scripted or anything else. But I think the getting nervous before you do anything, it just means you're alive.
Yeah,
it means you care.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody gets nervous to some extent. I mean, I host my own 3-day summit and I get nervous going into that. It's like, can I cry, under 10 times this time?
No, keep those numbers up. Keep those numbers up.
Yeah, I mean, I've got clients that have been doing virtual events and even in-person events for decades, and they still tell me that they're nervous. They got butterflies. And to Donnie's point, if they're getting butterflies after that long, it just means that they give a shit about what they're doing. That's a positive thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen interviews with famous actors and actresses, right, that are a bundle of nerves before they're getting on stage, whether it's Broadway or doing a movie or a commercial even, or doing a live event at an award show, and they're nervous as hell.
Yeah.
And these are professionals that are doing this.
Some of the biggest musicians in the world and whatnot, they're the most introverted people, can't stand to talk to other people and the likes, but still are finding something within themselves to get up on those stages and perform, at that level. They say half the battle is showing up. I think that's the minimum requirement. It's everything that happens after you show up. Right? Because, one thing that I like to run through my head is if I don't show up, I let everybody else down. And so it's a cool way to look at it, thinking if you put yourself out there, right, you're doing it. Yes, it's going to help your brand, but more importantly, you're doing it to show others it's okay to talk about stupid shit like I do, Ren fairs and, random things along the line, gets everybody else out there. What was the other?
There was a video editing, podcast editing, and what else, Michelle?
Well, and the awkward storyteller, and that's the brand of my YouTube channel that unfortunately I pressed the wrong button and put it live, and there's really no content on there. I need to start producing content for it. Even shorts, just to say, hi, I'm the awkward storyteller, and I really hate being on camera right now.
An interesting idea is grab somebody like Julie or somebody that probably should also be producing video content and sit down and go through it together, right? And talk about the nervous side of this and maybe pair up with somebody so you have somebody to talk to that, maybe your businesses have a nice natural crossover and do both of you up on screen. I'm sure Julie would love to get on camera with her purple hair all the time and talk and teach.
She loves it.
Great mind.
It'd be kind of cool if you guys could play some clips, like some of the stuff that you've edited. A 30-second clip of a podcast, a 30-second clip of a video. That's an amazing piece. And then you come back on live and you're a little bit nervous talking about, I can do that all day long behind the camera. But when I get in front of the camera to talk about this is when I get a little and bring all that to the surface and have those kind of conversations with somebody live. I think that would be a great conversation to have.
And I think there's also a conversation we have that you're welcome, Julie. to be had about maybe you go find bad edits, where maybe it was a news story that was edited bad and everything else, and you show what they should have done.
Yeah. Some fails.
Okay, Rick just redeemed himself. Nice job, Rick. Yeah, you remember that Chris Farley interview? You remember that time you were blown up in a building? You remember that?
Awesome.
Did you guys see that they're doing a Saturday Night Live remake, bringing back Jim Belushi and all that, and they're doing it as like a movie?
Yeah, Farley, all of them.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, they got some damn good actors. There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
you just got an accountability partner right there.
Okay.
We're gonna open that.
Yes, I agree. Accountability partners are good, and I might need 1 or 2 or 5.
Yeah, or a couple dozen that all do different things. And look at what we've done with this show, right? This show did not start off like this, but now every Monday morning we get to have a conversation with one person, but really we're having a conversation with like 30 people this morning.
Yeah.
Right, which is amazing, and it helps us just as much as it's helping you guys. So start something like this where you're just having a normal conversation with somebody and let the audience watch your conversation.
Yeah,
it's amazing how fast it'll grow.
Okay.
So I'm curious, Michelle, why did you get into video?
That was just kind of a fluke. My original major in college was fashion merchandising, and I hated all my business courses. And one of my friends said, "Oh, I'm going for communications." So I decided, sure, why not? And the communications department had called me and said, "Well, what area of communications?" I'm like, TV, because that sounds good. But I loved all my broadcasting courses, and had an internship with a TV news station, and did a bunch of various things. But once I sat down and started editing, I'm like, oh, I really like this. I think I'm going to focus here.
So how does a gal who's nervous about getting in front of the camera choose one of the most visual freaking platforms in the world as TV video, right? I mean, how's that thought process come about?
Well, but what I do is behind the scenes. I tell other people's stories. I'm not telling my own story.
Right. Hey, Peyton, put up her YouTube channel. Go find her YouTube channel. We're going to start getting a bunch of subscribers to her.
We're
We're
everybody
do public accountability. Thank you
so
for that,
I
Rick.
have to put out.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to that first video tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
you
should get a hold of Ian Harrison, have him make you some hat and sneakers and talk about it on your show.
Oh, and that's another thing you can pull people up and ask them why they're so nervous or why they're not putting out video content, right? And talk about the fear behind it, because as everybody keeps saying, that fear is a real damn thing. And there's a lot of people that want to start.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. Oh, look at there. There we go.
Yay.
Oh, that a boy. Do you guys know on YouTube that if you put there's one phrase on there that if you drop the link, it automatically subscribes people to your show? I forget the way it worked, but there's a shortcut for it. So, but
everybody else still there? Donnie just leave?
No, I'm still here.
What?
All right. Well, Donnie just left. Is he coming back? There he is.
What?
I didn't go anywhere.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
where did you go?
Yeah, where did you go?
I guess.
What's wrong? What's wrong with our producer?
Yeah,
Internet issues apparently.
What happened there?
So, he just blamed it on someone else. I think that was an issue in the show this morning, wasn't it? You ever blamed somebody else for something that went wrong?
Yeah.
One.
I've done it.
So, the other side of it is so many people are starting podcasts, and then they get in, they start editing their own stuff, and realize how much hard work it is,
Mhm.
I think the more that you get out front, look at everybody subscribing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The more you get out in front of it and start talking about why you should be on video, your editing business will take off a hell of a lot faster because you're getting more people into it. And editing sucks from 99% of it. You're like the one person I've ever met that's like, ooh, let me edit.
Yep.
The rest of us are like, fuck off. I ain't doing that.
That's why I do it live. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Right?
That's what I do.
So why is Rick rage quitting? He must have been talking about me when Peyton couldn't see me. Fuck it, I'm out.
Hey, Rick's been all over the place this morning. He's trying to charm snakes, and he's got butterflies all going in the same direction.
This is the animal tamer this morning.
Oh, that's a great idea, Ian. Put Ian's comment up there. Like watching a show with all the behind scenes.
Yeah.
You said put Ian's comment up there, and you put Nicole up there. Nice job.
Nicole up
nice
there.
job, editor.
You know, amazing.
We're not trying to hide you, Nicole. We love you, Nicole.
Michelle, are you looking for some more work? We might need a new producer.
I am looking for work, as a matter of fact.
Now we pay Peyton Snickers bars. Are you okay with that?
Hey, you got a promotion?
Yeah, pay me in compliments. You see how well that does.
Yeah, Julie, this is actually this is Lila's hat that Ian gave Lila at the Badass Business Summit. So I saw Ian come in, so I thought I'd throw it on for him.
Oh, repping. So, dude, if people don't send you hats, they're morons.
The copy is hitting hard. I know, right? I'm going to put your brand in front of everybody every Monday morning. So I'm surprised more people haven't sent me a hat.
Yep.
So that's for you, Michael Beltran, to send me a hat.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the editing sucks. It's no fun. But
Ruben. Hey,
Ruben, what's up, bud? And Michelle, it's real. I mean, the more I put my accountability on others, the longer I stay in the game. Because for some reason we've gotten really good at letting ourselves down. But when we think about we've got to be accountable to somebody else, we fight a hell of a lot harder. And it's always blows my mind that that's the case, and it shouldn't be the case. But I'll use any freaking angle I can use to get ahead.
I am curious. Can you go on your YouTube and tell me how many subscribers you have now? Because I would love to say that you doubled it this morning.
Oh, really?
And just in case y'all are looking for it, that's the
There
channel.
it is. Copy and paste that. Go follow and subscribe. Because she's got new videos that are going to be popping up tomorrow.
Okay, I will record something tonight when I get home from my full-time job.
All right. As long as it's posted by tomorrow, that's fine.
And
Awesome.
and I can tell you right now, and I will probably say this in my recording, that I will want to cover the hell out of it with
The 12. Right.
other video, but I won't. I will leave it naked, so to speak.
All right, so
So
we tripled it. We tripled it.
Triple our followers. That's all right.
4 to 12.
Don't
Oh,
let
I
go.
want
that'd
everybody
be
to go out
awesome.
there and share it out. Don't let Donnie down. Written on my God, Stacy.
Daisy, you're my
No.
favorite person.
No.
Yes,
Stacy,
amazing,
Stacy.
awesome. We need to put points up. That's points for Stacy.
What's
Like 10
What's funny
points
is
for Gryffindor.
Stacy. Everybody else has fuck off Donnie on their no pay. Even Michelle
Including me.
Kukurich has that written down, and she's the sweetest person. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
We gotta sell those next year.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
so two
Oh
things
my
going to
God.
happen in the VIP presentations next year. You can't wear a mustache and you can't mention me, right? That's the rules. No mustache and you can't mention Donnie.
I will say in the 5 years of Badass Business Summit, that was probably the coolest thing I've seen is when she turned around, nobody had a clue what you were doing.
No,
She just turned around backwards to the whole room, and she turned around and had Bernie's mustache on. Oh, like
So-
that was amazing.
And the moment she turned around, everybody's head turned and looked at me.
Because she looked better. She looked way better than you.
Ah,
Oh,
I
man.
mean, She did wear a mustache a hell of a lot better than you do, Bernie. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Ian, you are.
Ian, don't
100%
prop him up
correct.
on that shit. No, that's not the
sir.
game
Thanks,
we're
Ian.
playing here.
Yes, sir. All right, so Michelle, obviously you're going to do a video tonight, but I think you should probably write down like how many videos are you going to start doing per week? What kind of videos are you doing? And in your first video, maybe you should ask your new subscribers, what do you want to see? Right? Because like Ian was saying earlier, a lot of people are saying they want to see behind the scenes, right? The people that are doing all this stuff. How hard is it to do? And right, changing from behind the camera to in front of the camera. What does that transition look like? That's the stuff. I think that's the content everybody wants.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. And constantly be asking people you talk to when it comes to videos, what are some of the things that you struggle with beyond just getting in front of that mustache needs its own show.
Working on it, Rick. Working on it.
You know, why don't they get on camera beyond the nervousness? What are some of the other things holding them back? And that becomes a lot of, oh, there's our bartender. What's up, Juice?
Hey, what's up, Juice? The juice is loose.
But
there you go. There's your expert, Michael Beltran, just said you need to be doing 3 a week with a heavy emphasis on short form.
Look at that. Look at that.
So
Justin says, "Good morning, beautiful people," and Keith.
Hey, can someone kick Justin off the show? I gotta get him and Rick out of here.
Just checked, and now she's up to 14 subscribers. So let's set a bigger goal for her. So in YouTube, if you get to 100 subscribers, you get to personalize the name of your channel, so she could actually own the Awkward Storyteller. So
that would be awesome.
Here's my deal. If you get that video up tomorrow, I'll put the link on my LinkedIn and we'll blast it out on LinkedIn and Circle.
Get you to 100 subscribers.
Yeah, I can't put it in the post, but we'll see if we can't throw you some bigger love and help get your subscribers up there.
Okay.
And try and get you to 100. And we'll just push as many people. I mean, if we can get SEN behind it, that's 100 easy. So,
for sure.
Friggin', I think that'd be fun. But now, what you got to understand,
I mean, if Peyton puts it out, it's going to get one more.
You'll get one.
You might lose some subscribers.
He's got ones of fans.
See, Justin, I'm going to claim that one. One.
Right. So, but now what I got to think about is now you have all of us subscribed to you. Now you have to put out content, or you are letting us down because we're supporting you.
Yes. And I will agree with that. And, you know, when we were talking about Tony Robbins before, I went to one of his workshops, and he had a business system that he and Dean Graziosi built. So I am now a member of his mastermind and use the business system, and they have their own AI that they built, and they programmed it to think like them. So I'm asking her all kinds of questions, and I asked her about monthly content and breaking that down into weekly content, and she gave me a whole year's worth of content.
Nice. That's awesome. You know, I'll do that quite often for a lot of content is go use ChatGPT and just come up with a bunch of things. Like you could just go to ChatGPT right now and say, I need 10 video ideas of why people are struggling to get on camera, put out shows, and it's going to give you all the stuff. Even go so far as write the script for you if you wanted to. It's pretty freaking rad. So I agree with that. So, Michelle, we've covered a whole bunch of stuff here, thrown a bunch of crap at you. I'm kind of curious some of your takeaways, thoughts, what's gone through your head. What are you going to do from here?
Well, definitely going to record a video tonight and post that on my YouTube channel. And I do appreciate that you think that, you know, they all kind of the Awkward Storyteller and the video and podcast editing all go together. I've that was kind of, I didn't know how to kind of integrate the two, or even if I should, but since you guys said that they really do work
I really
together.
think you're going to inspire a lot of people to get on the camera, because your natural nervousness is going to come across, and it's going to make them okay to be nervous on camera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could easily humanize this entire experience. And a lot of people are going to wonder, what does she do? Right? And they're going to be reaching out to you for your services and everything else. So I can't wait to watch this whole thing unfold.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
Well, and part of my message is you don't even, really you only have to be on camera for 10 seconds. You can cover the rest of it. Yes, your voice has to be on.
Don't tell Donnie that. Donnie thinks he has to be on for 10 hours.
20, right? I don't know why the rest of y'all are here. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, we want the same thing every week.
There you go, Michelle.
But to, I do need to actually get on camera, and I know that. And I've really just been making excuses for, I have a crappy background and I don't have really good lighting. And, my, when I was talking with my YouTube instructor, she's like, your lighting looks fine. I had a virtual background. She's like, that looks fine. Even though I know she really doesn't like virtual backgrounds. She's like, work with what you have right now.
Yeah, that was Jerry McNamara's thing at the summit, right? Do it ugly. Just do it ugly. Fix itself over time. So,
yeah, a buddy of mine, Kevin Hunter's got almost 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. And if you go back and you watch his original videos, he started off interviewing business owners, and they are so bad.
Go watch Mr. Beast and some of his early stuff.
Yeah, original stuff.
Right? They're terrible. So
so do it ugly. That's a great phrase. And eventually, I'm just going to say it enough. Everybody thinks that I said that statement originally, so I'm just going to steal that shit from Jerry straight up. Never giving credit. Do it ugly, guys. Donnie Bodine.
Donnie can't do it any other way.
This is true. This is true.
That's a direct quote from Jerry.
Even down to ugly cries on stage. That's awesome. They're saying up to 18 subscribers now. So now you got an audience, babe.
Thank you all. I really, really do appreciate the help, the subscribers, all of it. Thank you very much today.
Absolutely. So I'm excited to see it all unfold, and look forward to sharing the wins after a couple years of doing this and everything that comes from it. All because you had the courage to jump into a hot seat of a freaking little tiny micro live show.
I can't tell you how many people I've asked to be on the show, and Peyton can verify this as well, right? It's like people are like, I don't know if I want to be in the hot seat with you guys. So I'm sure it's a little bit intimidating, but did you have fun this morning?
Yeah, I did.
It wasn't as bad as everybody thinks it. I mean, we had Julie Trombley on here twice.
She cried like 12 times, but other than that, she was fine.
But she was on. Yeah.
She cried for 45 minutes.
I don't even know if she stopped crying. I mean, it was, hi, I'm Julie.
Oh, hell.
All right, let's talk about upcoming events. I know, Bernie, I know you got a couple coming.
Yeah, I got a couple coming. Tomorrow, I'm doing an Ask Me Anything event with Mark Halpert on LinkedIn and how to optimize your profile. And then, as always, on Wednesdays, we have Disruptor Discussions with Jennifer Fry. And her guest this week is, good God, I lost it already. Aaron Longmoon. Jeez, Pete.
Hey,
Michelle, maybe you can help Bernie out sometime.
Yeah, right.
So Friday, I've got a Stop Cold Calling, Master the B2B Networking game at 11 o'clock on Friday Central Time. So this seems to be my new highest attendant workshop that I do, because comments that I get from people that are like, yeah, you really should. I'm telling people to stop cold calling is kind of funny. So
I've got interviews lined up this week, so fingers crossed we're doing some cool things.
Oh, badass,
Yeah,
dude.
good luck.
Badass. And is it next weekend? Stevie's got her play.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Saturday night. If you guys want to
yeah.
come out and hang out with Donnie and I, so
do you remember what place she's doing? I don't remember the name of it.
yeah, it's something about a family going to a funeral, but I forget what it's called.
Oh, but
Was it this
and
one?
yeah, and Tim Berry.
Yeah, the
Tim
Big White
Berry.
Lie.
Big White Lies. That's it. So Keith and I will be out there. And thank you, Julie. Tim Berry is teaching Thursday at Becoming a Champion for the SCN members.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
So that'll be a damn good session.
Yeah.
So Peyton, scroll up and put Stacy's comment up there. It's not very far up. It was one of the last actual comments. See? We do good work.
Show up with your mustache.
We got Stacy snowed.
Yeah, dude. Stacy, if you actually come on, if you don't show up with a mustache, I'm gonna be highly disappointed.
Oh my gosh. We all better show up with mustaches. So.
Or if at minimum you better come up as Where's Waldo, like in the whole Waldo outfit.
Heck yeah.
And if you guys don't know that story, you need to go grab a virtual coffee with Stacy and have her tell you.
There's a pizza brand, and I forget which pizza brand it is, that actually you get a cardboard mustache cutout on the pizza box.
Yeah.
So I sent Bernie a bag
Screaming Sicilian, I think it is.
of mustache crisp, which were potato chips that were cut in shapes of mustaches. So,
and they came with a free hair in each one.
Oh, nice.
On that note,
let's have breakfast.
No, but we are, guys. We're here every Monday. We put one of the people in the hot seats. We have a lot of fun, make fun of Keith and Bernie. Peyton cries a little bit, but it's a really, really good time. Usually Stevie's here. But come back, hang out with us every Monday, 8:00 in the morning to get your week kicked off and have some fun.
Thanks, Michelle. You were amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You guys were amazing
thank
too.
You. Thanks to the audience. You guys were amazing this morning.
Thank you for all the comments and the chatter and the likes.
And the YouTube subscribers.
Subscriptions.
Perfect. We'll see you guys next week, Monday morning.
Love you, mean it. See you. Bye.
Adios.